No phones allowed, no notes allowed, and Pat McAfee is still finding ways to tell you everything he remembers about Taylor Swift's wedding. McAfee opened his show by pulling back the curtain, at least as much as he legally could, on one of the most secretive celebrity events in recent memory. He admitted straight up he's keeping plenty under wraps, but he still called it the greatest event he has ever personally attended. Here's the catch that makes this even more interesting. Because guests weren't allowed to have phones or take notes inside, everything McAfee is sharing is coming purely from memory. No photos to double-check, no texts to reference, just recollection. And what he remembers, he says, is that the entire night was completely over the top. He didn't hold back on critics either, brushing off any complaints about Manhattan street closures as nonsense. In his words, it was the most spectacular, grand thing he has ever seen in his entire life. But the detail that really stuck with him wasn't the production, it was Travis. McAfee said Kelce looked completely head over heels for Taylor the entire night, and that the love between them was obvious to everyone in the room. That energy didn't stay locked inside the venue either. Days later, Taylor and Travis were spotted together publicly for the first time since the wedding, attending a friend's ceremony in California. And by all accounts, they looked every bit like newlyweds, still riding the high of their own night. So even with a strict no-phone policy, one man's memory was enough to keep the internet talking. Turns out, you don't need a photo to prove something was real. Sometimes the way someone tells the story is proof enough.